The focus of the annual monetary policy of Reserve Bank of India for 2013-14 is to arrest the decline in growth rate and keeping a check on price rise. RBI cut repo rate by 25 basis points to 7.25%. Repo rate is the rate at which banks borrow money from the central bank. However, CRR remains unchanged at 4%.
Growth has decelerated continuously and steeply, more than halving from 9.2% in the fourth quarter of year before last, 2010-11, to 4.5% in the third quarter of last year, 2012-13. The Reserve Bank's current assessment is that activity will remain subdued during the first half of this year, with a modest pickup in the second half, subject to appropriate conditions ensuing.
Finance Minister P. Chidambaram has said that there is no scope for more rate cuts until and unless inflation comes down further.
The RBI has reduced the policy rate by 25 basis points and has also announced rather liberal open market operations, OMO. If the inflation trends down further, that will decide the scope for further policy action.
Reacting to the RBI policy, bankers said that any reduction in lending or deposit rates would depend on the financial health of the respective banks.
What we see is not very much in the corporate side, but the consumer demand, particularly home and car, continues to be strong. And till such time we have enough deployment there, I do not think there would be great compulsion on us to cut the rates.
So just by one rate cut announcement doesn't mean that rates fall tomorrow. But rates depend on various things, including mainly cost of funds.
With global growth unlikely to improve significantly from 2012, high current account deficit is the biggest challenge for the economy. GDP growth for the 2013-14 is projected at 5.7%. Meanwhile, keeping in view the domestic demand-supply balance, WPI inflation is expected to be range-bound around 5.5% during 2013-14.
By reducing 25 basis point repo rate, RBI has made it clear that growth momentum is a major concern for them. This 25 basis point cut will give much breather relief to the industry as a whole. But does the bank pass on this benefit to the end user is a million-dollar question. With camera person Venkat, Shishir Shelar, DD News, Mumbai.